How's it going, people? TNA Impact review for 1/19/17, and I know it's late and out of date, but the weather's kind of crappy outside, so I had time to finally sit down and watch the show. And this episode was centered around the race for the case. Yes, I know it. I can hear it now. It's the WWE ball. It's the Money in the Bank. Yeah, but you don't call out CMLL or Ring of Honor or New Japan for doing the same thing. Biased, biased, biased. But in the race for the case, uh, they've turned around the where they usually have the feast or fire. They've taken the fire thing out of the equation entirely, and they just have 4 briefcases. They all have numbers 1 through 4. 1 being the best, you can do pretty much whatever the hell you want, and 4 being I don't even know what the fuck 4 is. 4 is just like bottom of the barrel. Like we might let you pick up some. We might let you sniff somebody's title. Like that's how bad 4 is. But the interest in the race for the case, and that was the first match that started, was Mahabali Shera, who I want to say they're wasting this guy's talent, but it's like he's on the surface of being a main eventer, but that gimmick with that shit right there kind of set him back. Trevor Lee, Jesse Goddard, who another guy who's on the main event like level, ready to go. Crazy Steve. Then you had the Broken Hardys. Then you had Eli Drake with Tyrus and the DCC, Bram Kingston. First one to get a briefcase was Eli Drake. He got the red, and then Trevor Lee grabs the blue, and then Matt Hardy has a premonition in the ring. He sits up and he points to the green case. They wrestle a little bit more, and Jesse Goddard tries to go for the gold case. He gets low blowed by, I think it was Eddie Kingston, and Brown was on the outside. The case falls in Brown's lap, and the DDC get control of the yellow case. And then at the end, Jeff Hardy grabs the green case, and I'm gonna have a picture of that in the thumbnail. Like it was a really cool picture that Jeff and Matt took with Matt holding both of the titles and Jeff holding the case. That was a really cool picture. Hopefully TNA captures that and puts it somewhere like a poster or like some kind of thing or whatever. Then you have let me see right here. Oh, you have Drew Galloway talking about the Grand Championship, how injury kind of sidelined him. He was about ready to take it or whatever and become the first Impact Grand Champion. And now that he's back, he's going to challenge Moose. Then you have Bobby Lashley challenging Eddie Edwards to a Iron Man match. Bobby Lashley kind of, I can't even sugarcoat it. He really outshined Eddie Edwards. Like Eddie Edwards just felt so generic on the mic that he didn't feel like a champion. He did not feel like the World Heavyweight Champion. It felt like Lashley already had the belt. That's how it felt. So Eddie Edwards says that he's gonna make Bobby Lashley his bitch, and Lashley attacks him. Out comes Eddie Edwards for the save with the chair. So next week we're gonna get Lashley versus Eddie Edwards Iron Man match at Genesis for the World Heavyweight title. Then you have Brooke versus Deonna Purrazzo. Hopefully TNA has Deonna Purrazzo on their radar. Not just as Deonna Purrazzo, but sort of what they did with Laura Van Ness, like sign her and bring her, or not bring her, but give her some type of character, because he's a really damn good wrestler. Brooke wasn't the best wrestler, and I think this is a clear example of ring rust. Like some of her moves didn't look that crisp or anything like that. And I'm going to be honest, how she's wearing her hair, I know it's petty. She cannot rock the Cindy Lou Who look. Like she has the big I know I have a big forehead too, but she like well whatever. She still has a nice ass. So Brooke ends up winning this match with her thing that face crusher, and I like the finisher, but she can't do it. Like it maybe because she doesn't have the strength to do it, and some of the knockouts are a lot bigger than her or whatever. It just looks odd and sloppy. Like the guy who originally does moves in Japan, I don't know his name, but when he does it, it looks like damn, he might have broken that guy's nose. Uh, Here it looks like did she slip out of her hand? Like what the fuck's going on? In the match, out comes Sienna who attacks Brooke, and she's like Maria says hi or whatever. So another feud with Maria from a new knockout or knockout of the old guard. Okay, that's what's up. Then you have the best segment of the night. Eli Drake and his fat to light while he didn't talk at all. Tyrus took the reins or whatever, and he was like just introduced Tyrus. I mean, he introduced Eli Drake, sorry about that. And he's like, well, we know we're going to get number one and all that right there. Eli Drake's going to be number one heavyweight champion. He's going to, heavyweight, no disqualification for the belt or whatever. Eli Drake opens the case and he's like, yeah, I got it. Yeah, okay. He's like really proud, but he can't see the number of the case. And everybody's like just laughing. And Tyrus like, sure, I don't know. And then he turns around at Eli Drake. Eli Drake just gives him a look like, what the fuck, bro? Like, I don't even give a fuck. Like that's the look he gives him. And Tyrus then goes to the DDC. I don't know what this was. Like he asked the DDC, who's gonna represent you? They all three raised their hand. And he's like, who's gonna open the case? All three raised their hand. And it was funny, but it was just out of place with the DDC because they've been shown to be sort of like this really serious anonymous type of group, and to see them do this sort of like comedy, it was out of place because it was funny, but it was just like it didn't fit because then like when they open the case, they're like, DC, are you happy with this? And it comes back, they have the same mask on, but they have painted on smiles. And it's just like, who is this group? Like, I don't know them. Like, funny, but just really out of place. Then you had Trevor Lee, and I love anytime Trevor Lee gets on the mic. I've heard complaints that some people don't like Trevor Lee, how they portray him. He's the Carolina Caveman. He's not supposed to look smart. It's a character, people. He's not supposed to be Vandal Savage. Look it up. He's not supposed to be that guy. He's a Carolina Caveman. It's not like he's supposed to come out there and read like pages of Shakespeare or anything like that. He's a caveman in a modern era. He's supposed to be we've seen Trevor Lee in interviews and everything like that. Well, hopefully some of you have. He's a smart guy. He's playing a character. What you want? The Carolina. They give him a nickname called the Carolina Caveman. Did you want to come out there? Hey, hey. Do you want to do the Damian Sandow gimmick, like where he's like, attention, people, attention. Can we read some poetry? No. He's supposed to be kind of a little stupid, just a little bit. Supposed to be funny or whatever. So he opens the case, before he opens the case, Tyrus is like, look, I'm gonna make you a trade for this case since you like shiny things, because stupid people like shiny things, for your case. And Trevor Lee's like, well, okay. Well, I also would want your headphones, your gold chain, your shoes, and the Tyrus like, I don't think we're making a trade. So Trevor Lee opens the briefcases number 3, and then Jeff Hardy comes up and like, do we need to state the obvious? Opens the case. Jeff Hardy, the charismatic enigma, the one that you people claim to hate in TNA, all the time. Well, I guess not now since the broken thing, but he is the guy that can pretty much challenge for the world heavyweight title in any kind of match he would like. Interesting. So they've given Jeff Hardy basically a shot at the number one title, the heavyweight title in the future. Now, this could mean a series of different things. This could break up the broken Hardys. This is cause dissension between the two brothers, or he could give it to Matt, and then Matt could be world heavyweight champion. That could be something, or they could new day it and be both heavyweight champions, or say that they never want to defend their titles or something like that. It's a series of possible outcomes that I am willing, I'm not willing, but am looking forward to with Jeff Hardy being the number one briefcase holder. Then you have some rats and Sutter alley crap, whatever. Let's get past this to the second best segment of the night. Aaron fucking Rex. Look, I may be jumping the gun here. This Aaron Rex gimmick, it's gonna be better than that Damon Sandow gimmick by fucking far. So Spud comes out and he introduces Aaron Rex. And look, last week I didn't do the review or whatever, and I was looking at up here reviews. Yeah, Damon Sandow, why is he dressing gay? Why is he doing this? Like watching Coco Sports Shop Day, Coco, but LK was doing a review. What kind of gimmick is he doing? Like I don't understand. He's like he wearing women's lipstick and Spud's dressing like a butler. It's fucking Liberace. Like if you're under 21 years old or 25, I understand you probably don't know Liberace. But if you're over 25 and you can't immediately spot who he's trying to play in this gimmick, either you're trying to paint a bad piece on TNA and their wrestlers by saying, "Oh, I don't know what this gimmick is. I don't like it," or you're just stupid and you're just annoying, ignoring like visual evidence of what this character is. So it's Aaron Rex and Spud versus Robbie E and Swoggle, and you know Robbie E, he's wrestling all right. Swoggle gets tagged in, and he hits the go to sleep on Spud or whatever. But the standout point of this match, so Spud he punches down Swoggle, and then Aaron Rex is like, Spud, tag me in. And now, ladies and gentlemen, he's holding the mic while he's getting in. The moment you've all been waiting for, me. And he's just like standing in the ring and Swoggle tries to grab his leg. He's like, Spud, he's touching me, Spud. That was funny as hell. And then the match ends with Spud hitting the Swoggle guy in the back of the head with one of the rings, and Aaron Rex hitting this like pin like this right here. Yeah, Aaron Rex, like I love that gimmick. I was like kind of on the edge when I saw it like last week, but now seeing it in its full glory in the ring and what he can possibly do with it, I think this is going to be a great gimmick. Then you had not Brad Sutton, but Drew Galloway versus Moose, and they had a promo beforehand where like Moose is like, well, I won the title 45 seconds. Drew Galloway is athletic, and we're pretty much have the same qualities, but I'm just a little bit better. And Drew Galloway is like, well, beforehand, before I left, I was about to challenge for the Grand Championship. I beat Eddie Edwards to be in the finals, but injury happened, and I couldn't do that. And Edwards now is the top guy. He's the heavyweight contender, and I can challenge that title because I beat him. But the Grand Championship was made for me. It's a title I want to have. It's a title I want to take to the next level. And the promo that Drew Galloway cut, not only here but beforehand, in my opinion, it gave a little, not just a little bit of prestige to the grand title, the grand championship. And to be honest, champions that we had for the grand heavyweight championship, grand championship. We've had Aaron Rex, and we had Moose. Moose had some pretty good matches. Aaron Rex, he was slowly transitioning into the Aaron Rex we see now with the rings on the fingers and everything like that. And he had some pretty good matches against Goddard. But the two gentlemen did not add prestige to the title. They made the title look good. They didn't defame the title, but they didn't add anything to the title. But before I get talking about that any more in depth, let's talk about the match. The match goes to round 3 after a round 2 that was kind of controversial because Drew Galloway had Moose in the Iron Maiden for at least 60 seconds, but Moose still ended up winning the round by the judges. So you get halfway through the 3rd round, and Moose is trying to go for the game changer. And Galloway, he's going toward the ropes, but he low blows Moose. And I'm thinking to myself, is this going to be like a disqualification? Because, like, it's a wrestling match. Low blows, blatantly in front of the referee, are deemed as disqualification. But instead, this match is treated more of like boxing or UFC. A low blow, the referee says, all right, time stoppage. I want a point that you get deducted from Galloway. I need a point deducted from Galloway. I need a point deducted from Galloway. He asked Moose, hey, are you ready to go? You ready? And Moose is like, while still holding his nuts, he's like, ring the damn bell. And Galloway, you can just see it in the camera, he's got Moose lined up in the crosshairs for the Claymore kick. And as soon as the bell rings, just as an instant, you know how quick Galloway is with that Claymore kick. As soon as he rings, they ring the bell. Click, bang. Galloway wins the grand championship. And I am very excited. Not saying Moose was a bad grand champion, but I think Galloway is going to do something very special with this grand championship. And with the promo work and the character he has now, the grand championship is about to get raised to maybe not on the same level as the Teenage World Heavyweight Championship, maybe, or I could be wrong, but I think it's going to be a high mid-card title, especially if they put the right storylines into the grand championship. So all in all, a pretty good show. If I had to go back and tell you 2 segments to watch, the Aaron Rex and Spud match, you gotta watch that, and then you got to the Fact of Life, excellent, and the Galloway and Moose match, best match of the night. Like, as far as wrestling in the ring goes, best match of the night. And tell me your thoughts down below. How do you feel about Jeff Hardy having the #1 briefcase and that all the numbers falling into place and everything like that? So thoughts on the show and that right there. So I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.